I end up coming along the A560 to Brooklands roundabout. I then take the Stockport Road exit, which takes me over the railway, and then to drop down into the village, passing where Barry lives and the new library on the right, to the traffic lights in the middle of the village, where I turn right. I then continue along Park Road and go over the railway again, using a different bridge, of course. I ignore the first right, but then take the second right onto Hayes Lane, and about 200 yards on the right is Trinity Church Hall, where we have our meetings. I hope you liked the little animation showing my route into the club meetings every Monday. I'll show you how that was done. First of all, you need a map. Put it on your timeline, stretch it to the desired length, put your playhead over that and go into Fusion. So here's your map. Now you've got your input node here and the output node. If you highlight the input node and then click background, it will add a background. We need a background to actually draw on, in a sense. So if we then click on the background and go to this node here, this icon here, polygon, and click that, it puts a polygon node in as well. And if you do it in that way by highlighting where you want it to go, it will automatically connect up in the correct way. So we've now got the polygon node, which is the drawing node, which will draw on the background, and then the background will be merged with the map or your footage, whichever. So in this case it's a map. So that is what the input is, being merged with these others. So we'll go to the polygon, highlight it, and you see that there's a cross come up as my cursor. I'll make the map a little bigger. And what you do, you click along your track. So I want to start here. So I'm going to click here. It puts a mark in. And click here, and you need to click round your track. That's a tricky one there at the roundabout. Now it's pretty straight, so we can do that in one go. We go to the traffic lights, turning right, that's straight, that's straight, that's straight, that's straight. Now you can now modify those afterwards, so you highlight them, you can sort of pull them into the correct position if that's necessary. Right there, it's off the road a bit. So put that one there like that, and that one can go like that. So now we've got those pretty near how I would want them. You now need to go, we need to go to the beginning of the clip. So this is the clip represented by this line here, and these are the number of frames in that clip. So the playhead is here. We go to the beginning of the clip, and you go over into the inspector. This is with the polygon still highlighted, by the way, and you go to length, and you move that fully to the left so that it reads 0. And you then click for a keyframe. You put in a keyframe at this point 0 before anything starts. If you now go to the end of your clip, or just before the end of the clip is best, and you put in length, move that to the right so it reads 1. Now at the moment you've got the track, but it wouldn't show because it's the track width, the border width as they call it, is 0, so it wouldn't see it. So you need to increase that. You can pick this up and move it. It does it rather radically, but if you go here and click on this point here, you can do it more subtly. So there we've got, you know, a width that I might want, but I think what I'm going to do is make it a bit wider like that. You'll see why in a moment. We'll go to the background and click that, and that means we can alter the colour. So you click on this point here and it brings up your palette. Now we'll have red and click OK. So it's now a red route. But if we go to alpha, the alpha output, and alter that, you can make it transparent or semi-transparent. So if we go back to the poly, I think I'll make the width slightly more. Okay, and if we now go back to the beginning and play that, you can see that that is travelling along the route. I hope you enjoyed that. See you again sometime.